What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Park Visions, and today we are here at Barracuda Strike. Yes, we are here at Barracuda Strike's Media Day. We were in the morning at Schlitterbahn, but now we are here at SeaWorld San Antonio for Barracuda Strike. So I'm excited to come check it out. So here we are at Barracuda Strike. It's actually testing, but we're gonna get a close up at the actual queue of the ride. That's actually pretty sick. So as we're going, we are actually walking through a queue for Barracuda Strike, as it is actively testing right now. So they have the tops of the Barracudas on top of the station as you are boarding. And they have the active air gates for your departure.
Yes, the question probably going through your mind is like, I see people on the ride. Why can't we get on the ride? Well, there's laws that I don't understand. Basically, when you commission a ride, there's different stages, and one stage is employees of the facility only. Once we get so many hours of the employees riding it, then we can open it up to outside guests.
This is the tallest and fastest B&M Family Inverted coaster. So yeah, I'm excited to try out Barracuda Strike and see how it is compared to all the other family inverts that I tried from B&M. So quickly, I want to talk about the difference with restraints from your typical B&M and your B&M Family Invert. Obviously, we have Barracuda Strike and Great White in the exact same part. So with your typical B&M, you have a bulky over the shoulder, which keeps your shoulders and your upper body and your legs full secured, with having a harness strap in the middle of the over the shoulder restraint to actually secure the over the shoulder. Now with Barracuda Strike, it's a lot different. Obviously, because it's a more tamer version of the invert model. But with a family invert, what's very different is that you don't have a harness strap and it's actually not a over the shoulder. You would think obviously it's an invert, you will have over the shoulder. No, with a family invert, you actually have a lat bar, which was very interesting to me when the family invert obviously came out. But I think it's a great idea, obviously, for that to happen. Obviously, with a more tamer version of the invert. So with the family invert, you have a lat bar that obviously sits on your lap. But what's different is that Barracuda Strike actually has a little curve on the side of the lap bar that actually gives like breathing air for your thighs a little bit. The restraint system tell you a little bit of the difference between the family inverts and your typical B&M invert. And I really love the freedom that you get with the lap bar restraint on the family inverts. You actually feel the curves and you actually feel the tight turns a lot more, throwing you left to right, and you actually feeling it a lot more, which I really love. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about the difference between the restraints between a typical B&M and a family invert B&M really quickly. But next, you'll be seeing my first ride and my little review on what I think about Barracuda Strike here at SeaWorld San Antonio. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Park Visions, and today we are here riding Barracuda Strike for the very first time. This is the tallest and fastest B&M Family Inverted coaster, and I'm very excited to try this. I already tried the exact same chain. We have Big Bad Wolf over in BGW, and we have Phoenix Rising over at BGT. So I'm excited to try Barracuda Strike and see what it's all about. The theming looks actually amazing, and around the area looks amazing as well next to Steel. So I'm so excited to see and try this for the very first time. Let's do this. And here we go on the first drop on Barracuda Strike. Woo! Over the water, I really like this moment. Woo! Wow. Great pace. Wow. Woo! Little hang moment on the side right there over the water. I really like that moment. Woo! And that is it. That is Barracuda Strike here at SeaWorld San Antonio. This was really fun. I really enjoyed the other two B&M Family Invert coasters. This one is fun as well. You have to come out to come ride this. Like I said, this is the tallest and fastest B&M Family Inverted coaster. But that's gonna do it. Appreciate y'all for watching. And as always, I'll catch you on the next one. So I think Barracuda Strike was a great addition to the park. It's just overall so much fun. And it was great with the atmosphere and how it interacts with the water. I really love that. But the main reason why I love Barracuda Strike is not just the layout and the atmosphere alone. It's the reason how we have the duo of Family Invert and a typical B&M Invert. But let me explain. The reason why I really love this is because with Barracuda Strike, kids can get a sense of what a B&M Invert feels like. It can give them that idea of sense of speed, sense of pacing, and get them used to the ride style of a typical invert. Give them that sense of that ride style. And the reason why I really love this and having a family invert and a typical B&M invert in the exact same park is because if a kid just wants to have fun and they just want to stick with Barracuda Strike, they absolutely can. But if a kid wants to build the courage after riding Barracuda Strike and saying, hey, this is fun, now I want to actually try Great White, they actually can. And that's the reason why I really love this duo. Because if a kid just wants to ride Barracuda Strike and just have fun and overall not worry about inversions or anything like that, they can absolutely just stick with Barracuda Strike the whole time. And if a kid rides Barracuda Strike and loves it and actually loves this ride style, the sense of speed, the sense of pacing, and like, hey, Great White is in the exact same park, I actually want to try this, but with an inversion, they absolutely can. So I just got off my very first ride on Barracuda Strike. That was pretty fun. That was actually really fun. It was an amazing ride. And yeah, it's really, really, really fun. It really feels like the other B&M Family Inverts, like Big Bad Wolf, The Wolf's Revenge, and Phoenix Rising. Those other two. So yeah, it's really, really fun. And I can't wait for families and friends to come out to come try this ride. And yeah, it's really whippy some parts, and it really keeps up its speed. Like Great White, this thing does not let up its speed at all, which is really good, and I really love that for this ride. It really keeps up the whole ride. But yeah, please come out to come check it out. And look at the sign. This sign looks amazing. Thank you again to SeaWorld San Antonio for having us out for Barracuda Strike's Media Day. I had an absolutely great day. It was amazing to take my very first rides. I got a total of 5 rides on Barracuda Strike. But yeah, it was an amazing day, and I appreciate the park for having me out, and we are on our way out. But like I said, if you want to see more things from Park Visions, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on post notifications. But as always, I'll catch you on the next one.